When it clocks Wednesday, it's all about the lunch date. And well, today I'm super duper happy that I am having one of the best doctors in Uganda. She's a wellness doctor. She's called Martha. She's already interviewed. Like, I'm super excited. You know why? Because remember when we were starting 2025, I remember telling every single listener that 2025 is all about our bodies, ourselves, and we're loving us before anybody else. So I'm happy you are my date today. Hi, Martha.
Hello, Corey.
Have I made a very good introduction, or should I just let you first reintroduce yourself, honey?
Oh, I think you've done a good job, but I'll just add some icing.
Okay.
Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to the lunch date. My name is Dr. Martha Paul. I'm a wellness doctor, as Corey has said.
Okay.
But I also specialize in gut health.
Right there. Something that many people ignore, but it's actually something that is very sensitive and it's hurting so many people. But before we dive there, Dr. Martha, can you share what inspired you to become a wellness doctor? Yeah? And tell us just a little bit about your journey from training in Toronto and founding one of the best wellness clinics or centers in Uganda. Like I was actually saying the name itself, Renaissance. You see? You're going to make us bite our tongue with all this. Huh? So, honey, let's just talk about you for now.
Okay. Well, I'll take you like 10 years back. I was personally going to Canada to study civil engineering.
Okay.
That was the goal. I had to make daddy proud, you know.
Yes.
But then the pride was not priding. Let's just say that the results were not resulting.
Yes.
And they were getting bad and bad all the time. But also around that same time, I had a urinary tract infection that I had bared for over 10 years.
Oh my God.
Right from when I was in King's College, Rudo. And I was that kind of student that would always keep going back home because I was sick, and then I'm always on antibiotics, and then I get well, then it comes back, and it's like, oh, now we have to go back home. Basically, it was just a lifestyle of knowing that you're sick and you have to bear with an illness. So this sickness kind of progresses and I'm in Canada. And then, well, as an international student, I don't obviously have the money to to get treatment just like that because I don't have insurance, right? So my fiance, who happens to be my husband now.
I love the way you say it. Yes.
So he recommended me to try out a holistic approach, to go to, instead of like these big hospitals there, to see what a herbal doctor would have to say. So he took my case. And I'll tell you, Corey, the time I was in the hospital, I was misdiagnosed. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was told I had appendicitis.
Jesus.
And yet when I went to this herbal doctor, he said, oh, it looks like you have a urinary tract infection that has just progressed all the way to your kidneys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so anyway, that's a long story, but to cut it short, it was really personal experience of what I went through healing that made me have the decision of like, okay, you know what, let's change direction from this civil engineering. I think holistic health is what I need to really be looking into. Yeah, so that is how I transitioned from civil engineering to now coming and studying homeopathic medication and also studying clinical massage therapy. And giving birth to, Renaissance Wellness Services.
I know, because I just love the way you're actually, I was looking through your social media for a minute. I just jumped in and sneaked in. I'm like, let me see what's going on. It's actually Women's Month. So I'm super happy that, your center is really prioritizing women. But looking through it being a Women's Month, what would be one of your biggest advice to any woman listening in now?
Oh, one of my biggest advice, listen to your body.
Yes.
And women, we are blessed with our reproductive system.
Yeah.
And our reproductive system is where we store all the emotional traumas, the fear, the worries, the day-to-day stress that we suppress. And, on top of our faces, we look like everything is fine, but down there, really, it is burning.
Yeah.
And those are things that give birth to things like fibroids, endometriosis, infertility. It's really deeper than, just day-to-day lifestyle.
Yeah.
So always listen to your body. Yeah.
Most times they say that us women, we have so much on the plate. Like, it's just so much on the plate. Like, I'm quite happy that you're a mother and then you're also a wife. So how do you balance all this? Because it's quite hard. Sometimes I try and I'm like, it is too much.
I should let
but
you
I'm
know,
only
Corey.
Imagining how someone else is doing it. How do you do it?
Oh my gosh, it is. Yeah. Well, I'll just let you know that I'm a mother for now just 2 months.
Oh, congratulations, Nakawere in the building.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if you could tell from the stomach. I'm really trying
I can tell. Now I can. But you've actually done a great job for just 2 months, and you
think
look
it's
like
also
this.
Healthy eating, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't done any exercises yet. I haven't done those things that they say, kusiba, na belt and whatever, nakagoye.
Yes.
I want to, but eventually when I've healed and everyone is like, okay, now we can start taking all that in.
Well, for those listening in, you don't see what I see, but if you would see what I'm seeing, she doesn't look like she's a Nakawere of 2 months. No, she doesn't. She looks quite amazing. I saw you need to give us more tips apart from diet. How do you wake up and what do you do fast? Because I believe there's a lady out there saying, what? Like, how can she look that amazing, honey? What are some of your tips? Your early morning, your day, like something like that.
First things first is deep breathing. I feel like people take that for granted and life is moving so fast.
Yes.
First thing people do as mothers, for example, is, okay, I need to take my kids to school. I need to prepare breakfast for them. I need to wake my husband up. I need to do the, and then there's no time for yourself. So just sacrificing like 10 minutes first thing in the morning to just meditate, self-affirmation, telling yourself how you are great, how you got this, how you are powerful, how you're amazing, how you're influential. Sometimes we just need to be reminded, to be honest. And telling that to ourselves really is, it's really amazing and long time coming. So that's the advice I would give to us ladies out there. Take one thing at a time and practice deep breathing. Oh my gosh, just breathing in like for 10 seconds, in, out, breathing in like positivity, breathing in where you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years, breathing in success, breathing in all the good things really that you want to manifest. And then breathing out exhaustion, breathing out anxiety, breathing out jealousy, breathing out all these ugly things.
Sometimes, honey, you just have to breathe. You don't really have to take it all in. You just have to breathe. But let me take you to Canada. Because, hey, okay.
You're taking me to those winters. Oh
yes, I have. Oh, you can't go back?
Yeah, well, now that I'm married. Yeah, I guess
East or West?
Home is best.
But as I take you back to Canada just a little bit, how did Canada, and studying there, how did all this, shape you to approach the natural healing? And what role does your training in medicine play in the practice that you are doing today?
Well, when I started the studying that I told you with this holistic healing and all that, I already told myself mentally, Martha, you just got healed from this homeopathic medication.
Yes.
It's time to take these skills back home. So I had to suck it up for a whole 5 years in Canada, studying and understanding every muscle, every joint, every ligament, you name it, every part of the body. In order to get these skills and take them back home. But then with the experience there, of course, there was a lot of on-site training, a lot of internshiping. And when it comes to homeopathic medication, it's something that is not really famous here, but then it really should be, because it's very, very effective. It's
I was actually going to ask you, what is it? What is it?
Yeah, it's a form of medicine that actually exists. It has existed for years. It's even older than the Western than the conventional day-to-day medicine.
Yes.
But it's a law of healing, focuses on treating the root cause and not just the disease. So I'll give you an example. If you have like a headache, when you go to a hospital and you tell the doctor, I have a headache, they're immediately just going to prescribe you a medication, right?
Of course.
With homeopathy, when you go to the homeopathic doctor and tell them I have a headache, guess what? They're going to be so nosy.
Okay.
They're going to ask, what kind of headache? Is it banging? Is it zinging? Is it like a tingling pain? Is it there? Can you show me where exactly it is?
Yes,
Is it in the middle of the head? Is it in the sides? Is it in the back?
Oh.
It's like they want every exact detail of that pain, the nurturing of that pain, to get down to the root cause.
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like Ugandans, my experience here with treating Ugandans that way, they're like, why do you want to know? I'm really just trying.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, but it's amazing. Eventually, when they try it out, people have seen a lot of positive effects and a lot of healing that has taken place. And it goes deep. Since we're in Women's Month, I might as well as say, like, ladies who have been battling with like infertility, we've had some births take place, and it's so beautiful to see how, homeopathy can produce life like that.
Wow. Actually, just you talking about it, I'm very sure now there's so many women, and I have a few friends who are really struggling, really struggling to just find a child. So many women will choose to throw away or do crazy things, but then there are people who are ready and desperately want to have these children. Using what you have studied, what would guide you, or what would guide them to get into a place where they're like, oh, thank goodness, Dr. Martha helped me with this, and now here is a blessing. I'm very sure probably you have a few testimonies. Oh, yes?
Yeah, and it's so motivating. It really keeps me going. Just coming every new day, and there's this new testimonial, and even if it's like not really so effective, it just means so much, and it makes me feel so rich.
Yes.
Because it's like someone wakes up and they're like, I have not been able to like go to the washroom, for example, in days, and then bam, I'm now going to the toilet back to back, and it's like, wow, things that are amazing. Not really taken serious actually matter to some other people.
Yes.
So, but when it comes to that issue that you talked about, like giving birth to kids, again, homeopathy is effective in a sense that, like I said, a lot of women store their traumas in the reproductive system.
Yes.
If their uterus is crying from chronic stress, from chronic pains, from child abuse, from so many things that could trigger the mother or the woman, then their uterus is going to close, and it's going to have to, it's like a way of it self-seeking its own protection, and so it can't be able to give birth to life. So
wow. When you say child abuse and all that, I'm like, wait, so even stress can cause this?
Oh, really? I think stress is the number one disease today.
Oh my God.
Leave alone high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, all these bougie names of diseases, they all linger down to stress. And you know what takes the stress bad? Our whole gastrointestinal system.
Yes. Well, let's go back to the center, the clinical center. You do amazingly great services. Now, someone listening in would want to know some of those. Let's first talk about the services that your clinic offers or your center offers to all who are listening in now.
Okay, so at Renaissance Wellness Services, which is located in Ntinda, we offer colon hydrotherapy. We offer homeopathic medication.
Break it down, Martha. So how will someone understand colon? A little
hint. Okay. Yes. So colon hydrotherapy is it's a way of removing waste from your gut. So in your gut, you have a colon.
Okay.
And that is where when you eat everything, the final process of going to the washroom and doing number 2 takes place.
Okay.
Right? So just before you go to do that number 2, as final absorption is taking place and your body is trying to steal all those last remaining vitamins and everything, it's going on in your colon.
Okay.
So a lot of issues happen there. Why? Some people do not take enough water.
Yes.
That stress issue that I talked about really disturbs the whole finalization of digestion down there.
Yes.
So it gives birth to things like constipation, like bloating, like gas, like indigestion, so many things going on in there. And of course, it becomes like long-term where it gives back things like colitis, inflammatory bowel disease, and so on and so forth.
Okay, we've understood that one. The next one.
The next one is homeopathic medication.
Okay.
So I think I talked lightly about that one.
Yes.
But for it focuses on the root cause, and it's a form of herbal medicine.
Yes.
That is given in like tiny pellets. And of course, a patient comes in with whatever illness they're having, and then we break that down to like small details in order to get the perfect remedy for that person. Yes, that is homeopathy.
Okay. So and you
then we also have the clinical massage. Yes. Now that one it's basically like physiotherapy, I'll say.
Okay.
It's just that we use, instead of like physiotherapists use like movement to help someone improve their movements. For us, we use manipulation of touch.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on different pressure rates. If someone likes deep pressure, if someone just wants a light pressure. So that's what it is. Our massages are not like those ones in Nalia.
Okay, thank you for saying that, because I was going there.
Okay.
I'm glad you've actually clarified before I head there, because someone listening could be like, oh, they do those massages. No. Honey, not there.
If you're looking for that, you're really going to get disappointed.
You're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about, how about the yoni? Is it yoni steaming?
Yes, the yoni steaming.
What do you do exactly?
Now, with that one, we use specific herbs.
Okay.
It has actually gained a lot of attention lately.
Nice.
Yeah. It's very good for women, and again, that reproductive system I was talking about. So it's specific herbs that are steamed with hot water, and then that blend is what goes inside and becomes medicinal for the vaginal area.
Yes. So I could say, gentlemen, this one should be a must for your lady if you know you love going down there. So if you want to go down there and get it perfectly, clean, safe, without disease, then you need the yoni steaming.
Exactly.
But then I also got to realize you also do some waxing.
Yes, so we do the ear candle waxing.
Oh, what's that? It's a candle. What rushes through my head quickly is the hot candle we see every single day. Back in the day, when they would light a candle somewhere. I'm thinking about, I'm trying to be like a listener right now, layman language, Someone will think about probably these candles that we light over dinner or something.
Oh, gosh.
So when you talk about ear waxing,
I would say it's actually that kind of feeling that in your mind. But then for an earwax candle, it's a candle basically made of beeswax and cotton.
Okay.
And that beeswax is what is medicinal for the ear.
Okay.
So if people have like a lot of dryness of the ears, it can cause like itching. And then if they get a lot of like infections there from time to time, they are the kind of person that always have wax buildup. They're like, oh, I need to go remove this earwax.
Yes.
Then definitely the ear candle waxing would help them like a lot, because it adds moisture, which would give relief for those kinds of infections, those headaches. If someone has a lot of headaches, especially on the sides, then that would be good for them as well. It's very relaxing. It's not like the fire is lit into you, no.
I love the way you're now explaining that. Because someone would be like, oh, it's like a fire on me. No, it's not fire.
The fire is lit on the top extreme end of the candle.
Okay.
And then actually as it's burning, it's also burning the wax.
Yes.
The beeswax to enter your ear. So that kind of of the burning is what you hear in your ears. And it's actually therapeutic, I'll say.
Before this month ends, I'm definitely coming. But though I saw the date was ending on the 10th. I was like, oh my God, why is she doing this to me? I actually thought she was going to come for the date, and she was going to say, Corey, actually, come and do everything. I was like,
Okay, why are you putting me on the spot? Why are you putting me on the spot? Okay, you know what?
Yes.
Because many ladies were complaining that, you know what, Women's Day just literally was on the 8th and now we're ending it on the 10th. We decided to extend it this week as well.
Nice. So ladies, we are going for this therapy. We need it as
we have
women.
A very nice discount going on that the ladies should enjoy.
Renaissance. I have now pronounced it perfectly. Renaissance. It's in Tinder. If you're looking for a perfect place, get your group of girls. Instead of going to a bar, let's go and look for some health. Right? You know, let's go sit somewhere and get more beautiful and look nice and check on our bodies, our system, so that our men can get the right dosage of ourselves, right? But anyway, looking at all this, Martha, I could say so many women right now could be asking a simple question. After me doing all that, is it going to help me probably, you know, give birth? Because I would be like natural healing and conventional medicine. What's your take on that?
Well, those are two different worlds, I'll say.
Yes.
But then the beauty with natural healing is that it can work hand in hand with conventional medication. Yeah, so if someone, I'll give an example of someone maybe has high blood pressure.
Yes.
Right? They've been on this medication for years. We are not going to come and tell them, stop this medication that you've been taking. No.
Okay.
We're going to get a remedy that will work complementary to that Western medication that they've been taking.
Yes.
And then it's definitely going to boost healing, improve the immune system. Because the beauty with natural healing is that it just helps to return your vital force back to normal, so that your body knows what direction to go to for healing, right? Yeah. So I feel like those two forms of medicine are very powerful in their own ways. But there are also times that, you know, conventional medicine has failed to, you know, heal someone, and they just maybe tell them, you know, just go back home. There's nothing we can do. Just bear with this pain. I think that would be a good time to also, you know, come and look eventually into these other forms of healing, such as homeopathic medication. Because let's be honest, they're just those symptoms that we get every day. We know that they're bothering us, you alone, but then you can't explain it to your doctor. You know, you can't explain pain. But then when they run the tests and everything, it's like, but everything is okay on the machine. So there's nothing we can do for you. Go home. Okay. So that's where we come in handy.
Yes. Yeah. Well, quite amazing that you're here, and you said something about you go deep into the root causes. Now, someone listening could be like, can you just give us a little bit? Can you just tell us a little bit on some of the things that we do on a daily? I know you have met some of your patients, and I think probably you have a number, at least you know a few things that we Ugandans do back to back that actually pushes us to solve really hard diseases. What could those be?
I think being a Ugandan alone pushes us.
I know! The potholes, the economy,
I'm telling you.
The dust. Thank goodness the rains are back. But I said everything sometimes. Okay.
Honestly. Just sitting in the traffic jam, you know, from nowhere you're getting a back pain now. You know, it's like, there are just certain things that we can't even prevent, to be honest.
Yes.
But then, I think also the lifestyle that we live is kind of pushing us to, you know, getting more and more disease, you know, waking up and then, first things first, you're sitting in your car, then you're sitting in your workplace for all these hours, and then, you know, it just becomes like a routine kind of thing. And it's like, what about your body? What happened to the movement? What happened to a bit of moving up here and there, getting your muscles involved. And so that alone definitely has a long run on our inside bodies, right? Because our muscles then just say, you know what, we don't have to flex our muscles anyways. Let's just sit back and relax and act like we are dead. So when your bodies and your muscles start feeling dead, then you're as good as a sleeping man.
I know. And I don't know why people keep, you know, getting really comfortable. But anyway, you talked about gut health. I'm going to say this because I'm a woman and I think I'm one of those who really has this problem right here. But I'm quite happy that you're here. So let's just talk about it. Let's talk about gut health and detoxing. Now, this conversation goes on, especially to women who have given birth.
Yeah.
What are some of those common signs of unhealthy gut? Because sometimes you sit next to someone and you're like, I think this one has this problem, but they just don't know.
Yep.
And probably may think it's just a normal thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes you look at so many women walking around the streets and you may think she's pregnant, but she's actually not pregnant. And someone may think, just money. I can afford ABCD. You know, what are some of those signs of unhealthy gut?
I'll start it all the way from the mouth. Bad breath. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Bad breath is actually the fumes of the toxins in your gut flaming all the way up.
Jesus.
Through your esophagus and saying, you know what, world?
And we were just thinking that they don't brush.
No.
Oh my God.
It's deeper than just brushing, really.
Okay.
That's why even if they brush, it's still going to come back.
Okay.
Well, there's also, you know, obviously that bad breath from brushing, you know, that happens maybe in the morning because, you know, those bacteria have been chilling in your teeth all night.
And you forgot them.
Yeah. But then it should go right after brushing.
Yes.
But then if it doesn't, and it's kind of like you're getting signals and your friend's giving you chewing gum for your birthday, that should show that there's a sign.
Clearly.
So that alone is definitely a sign of your gut not working properly.
Yes.
And you said a lot of women have this fat in like the lower belly.
The lower belly, yes.
And that is not healthy. That alone shows that we are sitting on waste. Did you know that your colon can hold for as much as 5 to 10 kilograms of poop?
What? No way. Oh, no way.
Correct.
I am so cleaning after this. I had no idea.
It's actually like almost your height.
Yes.
If you like to stretch it long.
Yes.
And it's this thick.
Yes.
So imagine retaining months of, because some people don't go to the toilet every day.
Yes.
Let alone twice every day.
Wait, how many times are you supposed to go? I thought you only go once.
Well, how many times are you eating?
A breakfast, lunch, coffee, dinner. I say 4 times.
Exactly. Then, really, what's happening? What goes up surely must come down, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So why isn't that thing? Why aren't the things coming down?
Yeah.
Where are they hiding?
Okay.
Right in the colon, and then when they stay there for days, weeks, months, it's like imagine you leaving garbage in a garbage can.
Oh my God.
And it just keeps on accumulating. You're not removing it to take it away to throw.
Yes.
It's just becoming rotten.
Yes.
Maggots are coming.
Oh Jesus, now you're scaring me.
Oh, now I'm scaring you?
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's ugly. I think it's just because we don't have the power to see exactly what's going on in there. But when you start having complaints and you're feeling fatigued and you're feeling tired all the time and you're having those ulcers that we talked about,
yes,
they're surely coming from somewhere, aren't they?
Now this is where Renaissance comes in.
Now this is where the God of God steps in.
Oh yes. Ladies, let's go clean out. You know, moving around with that stomach back and forth saying, oh my God, I have 4 children. I have 5. No, honey.
No,
something is wrong somewhere. You know, you need to go and clean up. Well, let's take just a small, tiny break. Dr. Martha is still here. So if you have any questions for her, simply send me a quick WhatsApp on 0752-711-820. And remember, you can also call us up on 0414-343-663. Let's make some money. I'll be back. And well, today I am having one of the best wellness doctors in the building. She's called Martha. I love the way she said Paul. I'm like, why is the Paul in between there? Husband. Husband. As in, why don't we put the son name? Why are we using the Paul?
Let's put our Watenga. Let's also add it there, please.
Okay, Watenga. She's in the building, guys, and we're talking about everything health. Now, most of you complain your bellies are belling, the stomachs are out and about, and you're asking yourself, what is going on? You have 2 children, and then you look like you have 20. And even the ones who have 20, their gut or their stomachs are intact. So the question is, what are you doing? Are you eating right? Are you eating wrong? And that's why we're having this conversation today. If you have any questions, you know the drill. Just dial the number 0414-343-663. In these dying minutes, you never know. Martha could have time to explain, but then again, you can rush to Ntinda. Ntinda, that's where the place is. That is Renaissance. You see, I got it.
Yes.
Finally. And well, she's given me an honor. So yeah, guys, I'm going to take my time and go ahead there. I'm going to record everything from beginning to the end of the entire, process for you guys to know what we're talking about on the show right now. Yeah. I'm going to give myself as the victim. If things happen to me, Martha.
As the guinea pig. When they find you're missing.
I'll show them the before and the after. But anyway, let's talk about empowering just a little bit, because with all the skills that you got, you brought them back home, which is just quite amazing. And now, you're passionate about educating patients on the importance of gut health and, of course, all that. So what methods do you use to empower individuals to take control of their health? Because some of us don't listen. You said don't eat fast food and we shall do it. So honey, maybe let others listen.
Come to Renaissance Wellness Services and we'll flog you.
Okay.
Yeah? Saying you don't know what's causing your belly to become fat.
Yes.
No, but I'll say definitely encouraging people to cleanse their guts, because it's like once you wake up one morning and you say, you know what, I'm going to stop eating unhealthy, I'm going to start working out, I'm going to start living a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
Then what about the waste that is already still sitting on your bowels? All these 5 to 10 kilogram accumulation of waste.
Yes.
It's like no effort added, to be honest. If you're making that decision and you're making that 180 and you're deciding, you know what, I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to lose this belly fat, I'm going to do this and that. First start with cleansing what is already existing.
Okay.
Get rid of the bad waste, get rid of the bad energy, and then it's time to revamp and restart again and rebuild.
Nice. But then looking at the wellness center, I bet you're facing a lot of challenges. You were actually talking about one of it off air, and I was like, why? But anyway, let me let you mention it. What challenges are you facing as, a doctor in the wellness world?
First of all, I feel like the conventional medicine doctors here find us as competition, which is not the case.
And you're doing the same thing.
And we're doing the same thing. I feel like we all have a same goal of getting our patients home, feeling healthy.
Yes.
So then why not work together? So anyway, during my practice here, I've been trying to look for partnerships with different doctors, trying to educate them about colon hydrotherapy and how it could really help their patients. Some of them may not even need a surgical procedure or a colonoscopy or, all these things that may be cared for with colon hydrotherapy. Yes. Sometimes people are just stuck with so much poop, to be honest. So that's one of the challenges we're having. Also trying to get a suitable. I also had a challenge a bit of finding a perfect location that looks like wellness itself.
Yes.
Some with trees, a place where people can come and just meditate and breathe in and breathe out and leave feeling changed.
Yes.
And I'll say then also the technology that we have, because this colon hydrotherapy is a new machine that is widely practiced in that side of the world, Canada and North America, Europe.
Yes.
But then it's not really known here. Actually, when I tell people about cleansing here, immediately they think about the enema for Dr. Sally.
Okay.
Right? Which is also good.
Yeah.
But then that one is just like a 5-minute treatment, really. You just get your jerry can and then it focuses on just the lower bowel.
Yes.
But then this machine, you're literally lying down for 45 minutes to an hour. And it's just warm water, no chemicals added.
Is it painful?
It is not painful. It is relaxing. People even sleep during the treatment.
Okay.
And it's just back to back, like releasing toxins.
Yes.
I'll tell you a funny story of someone that, because a popcorn came out of the their BT during the treatment. Yeah. And then they said, I showed it to them and they were like, what? It's funny because I last ate this when I went on a date 6 months ago.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And it was just there seated.
It was just there seated and looking fresh.
Anyway, Dr. Martha, I usually have this quick game where you just have to say what comes to your mind really fast. So it's more like a fun bonus. We're going to play around. Just tell me what comes straight into your mind, yeah? So let's kick start off over. If you could have one magical healing power, what could it be and why?
Oh my gosh.
Just one.
One magical healing power?
Yes.
I would say the healing power that would focus on the gut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you being a wellness expert, what's one unhealthy food or habit you secretly enjoy? You secretly.
One
unhealthy food that you secretly enjoy.
Oh my gosh. Uganda's Kabbalah Galas.
Something about it.
Something about it.
Have you ever had a client request a wellness treatment that was completely unexpected, but then you're like, okay, you really need it?
Sorry?
Like a client comes to you and says they want to cleanse something, but you clearly know you don't have that problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, because I don't want to, hurt their feelings.
Yes.
But where necessary, sometimes I'll be like, now we're really
just go eat right.
Yeah.
Just go and sleep right.
Exactly.
If you had to describe wellness in just one word, what could it be?
Life.
Nice. If you could treat any celebrity, at a Renaissance Wellness Center, who could it be right now?
Any celebrity?
Any celebrity. They are listening.
Oh my gosh, let's not make this political. But if His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta
Sevo, we are looking for you. You never know. He's listening. You never know. Anyway, looking through, I bet there's some music that you'd love to listen to, or maybe for your clients to listen to. What kind of music do you listen to on a daily? Let's say you were coming here and it was playing in the car.
I'm more of like a 90s kind of person.
Millennials, say hi. That's quite amazing. Anyway, looking through your best advice for the food any woman should eat every single day for their gut to be healthy.
Let them eat watermelon every day.
I am so ordering watermelon now.
Get a whole watermelon, a whole head, break it and cut it and eat the whole of it unapologetically.
Nice.
And don't come telling me it's expensive, please.
It's not.
You're buying those wigs and you're popping all those butters in the car.
They're expensive. So any advice and call out to the ladies to come to Renaissance?
Well, my advice would be, let's live life as it is. Life is beautiful. Let's invest in our health, because it is not cool being bedridden and yet you're alive and yet you're all depending on drugs all for the rest of your life. If it's something you can prevent, please do so by all means.
Yes.
Life is beautiful. Take one step at a time. Always talk to someone when need be. Do not suppress your emotions, because it can cause more than you would think or imagine.
Yes. Where can we come for the wellness?
Do come at Renaissance Wellness Services. We are located in Ntinda on Uganda Martha's Crescent Road.
Okay. So just get to Ntinda. That means we can even use a map.
Just get to, it's actually on Google.
Social media?
On social media, we are also there. Renaissance
Services. And ladies, the packages they've given us, they've extended one more week. If you're listening in to 88.2 Sanyu FM, we have one more week of wellness. Let's go ahead and check our bodies, check our guts, and let's slim down and have the small bellies, even if we have 5 kids. Huh?
Even if they're 10.
Anyway, thanks for coming through, Martha.